In a small town, there lived a young boy named Jordan. At 15, Jordan was a towering figure among his peers, weighing 210 pounds. His size was not merely bound to his stature, it was a reflection of his love for food, and perhaps a way to shield himself from the vulnerabilities of adolescence. He was an intelligent student, acing every exam with dedication and hard work. However, his classmates often found amusement in his weight, making jokes and jabs that left him feeling marginalized and disheartened. Each day at school was a test of his spirit. As he walked through the hallways, laughter would erupt at his expense. "Hey, Jordan, are you sure your backpack isn't filled with snacks?" one classmate would joke, causing others to snicker. Jordan would smile nervously, trying to brush off the comments, but inside he felt a growing sense of isolation. While he often engaged in solitary study sessions or immersed himself in books, he longed for companionship and acceptance. One fateful day, a new girl named Emily arrived at the school. She was strikingly beautiful, with sparkling blue eyes and a warm smile that could light up the dreariest of days. Emily was not only admired for her looks, but also for her kindness and compassion. As soon as she walked into the classroom, all eyes were on her. But unlike the others, she spotted Jordan sitting quietly in the corner. Curious about him, Emily approached Jordan during lunch for the very first time. "Hi, I'm Emily. May I join you?" she asked, her voice friendly and inviting. Jordan was taken aback. No one had ever approached him like this before. His heart raced, and he managed to nod, forgetting the maelstrom of insecurity swirling in his mind. As they shared lunch, Jordan felt a sense of comfort in Emily's presence. They talked about school, their favorite subjects, and what they liked to do in their free time. Jordan discovered that Emily was not only beautiful but also intelligent and witty. She laughed at his jokes and seemed genuinely interested in getting to know him. It was a refreshing change from the mockery he was accustomed to. Days turned into weeks, and a beautiful friendship began to blossom between Jordan and Emily. Despite the teasing he endured from others, Emily treated him with respect and kindness. She never joined in on the jokes, nor did she let them affect her view of him. One day, during a particularly cruel bout of teasing, Emily stood up for Jordan. "That's enough. Jordan is just as important as any of you, regardless of his size," she said firmly, her voice echoing through the cafeteria. The room fell silent as she stood her ground. Jordan's heart swelled with gratitude. This was the first time someone had defended him so fiercely. Emily's support empowered Jordan. He began to embrace who he was, appreciating traits about himself that he had previously seen as flaws. With Emily, he felt cherished for who he was deep down, rather than judged for his appearance. They spent time together after school, studying, going for walks, and laughing until their stomachs hurt. The bond they shared grew stronger with each passing day. However, as their friendship deepened, Jordan found himself developing feelings for Emily, a feeling he had never experienced before. She was more than just a friend. She was his confidant, his rock, and unwittingly, the object of his affections. But fear gripped him. What if he confessed his feelings and lost their friendship? The thought kept him awake at night. One sunny afternoon, as they walked through the park, surrounded by blooming flowers and laughter, Jordan decided it was time to confront his feelings. The sun cast a golden hue over everything, creating a perfect backdrop for what he hoped would be a significant moment. As they stopped near a beautiful willow tree, Jordan took a deep breath. "Emily, can I tell you something?" he began, his heart pounding against his chest. She turned to him, an intrigued look in her eyes. "Of course, Jordan. You can tell me anything," she replied, her tone reassuring. "I really value our friendship, and I've developed feelings for you. I just didn't know how to say it," he confessed, vulnerability spilling from his heart. He looked down, afraid to see her reaction. To his surprise, Emily smiled widely, her blue eyes sparkling with delight. "I feel the same way, Jordan. I've been hoping you'd say something." The words poured out, as if a dam had burst open. Relief washed over Jordan as he realized his fears had been unfounded. From that day onward, their friendship transitioned beautifully into a budding romance. They began to enjoy each other's company in a new light, holding hands and sharing sweet glances that made their hearts flutter. Jordan found the courage to try new things and even began working on his fitness, not because he felt pressured, but because he wanted to feel good about himself, for Emily and for himself. Emily encouraged him every step of the way, often joining him for runs and workouts, making every challenge feel like a fun adventure. As Jordan began to lose weight and grow stronger, his confidence surged. His laughter grew louder, and his smile became brighter. The transformation was not just physical, it was deeply emotional. However, the challenges weren't over. As they started dating, some classmates initially reacted with jealousy, and a few still mocked Jordan. "Did you really think Emily liked you for who you are?" one cruel voice taunted. Jordan felt a pang in his chest, but this time he didn't cower. With Emily at his side, he stood tall and replied, "She loves me for who I am, not for what others see. That's what real love is." Together, Jordan and Emily navigated the tumultuous waters of high school life, learning that love and acceptance required resilience against others' opinions. They created their little world amidst chaos, filled with dreams, laughter, and unwavering support for each other. As prom approached, Jordan was determined to make the night unforgettable for Emily. He spent weeks planning the perfect evening. He found a beautiful suit that made him feel sharp and confident. The day arrived, and he felt a mixture of excitement and nerves as he picked Emily up at her house. When she opened the door, Jordan was awestruck. Emily looked stunning in a flowing blue gown that highlighted her every feature. Her smile made his heart skip a beat. "You look incredible," he exclaimed, offering her a bouquet of flowers he had picked just for the occasion. Prom night was magical. They danced under twinkling lights, surrounded by friends, and for the first time, Jordan felt completely at peace with himself. At that moment, he realized that love truly changed everything. After prom, they decided to take a walk along the riverbank, basking in the afterglow of the evening. As they gazed at the stars, Jordan turned to Emily and took her hand. "I never thought I could be this happy," he said softly. "You've shown me the beauty of being myself." With sincerity shining in her eyes, Emily replied, "You've always been beautiful, Jordan. You just had to see it for yourself." They shared a gentle kiss under the stars, sealing their promises of love, friendship, and support. As the months rolled by, summer arrived, bringing new adventures. They explored the town, went on picnics, and spent lazy afternoons at the local pool. Jordan's confidence soared, and he became a source of inspiration to other students who had once teased him. Many began to see him for the incredible person he was, especially as he excelled not only in academics but also in sports. One day, Emily suggested they participate in a local charity run. "It'll be fun, and it's for a good cause," she beamed. Jordan hesitated, thinking of all the fears associated with running in front of others. But Emily's enthusiasm was contagious, and he reluctantly agreed. On the day of the run, Jordan felt a flutter of anxiety as they lined up with other participants. But Emily squeezed his hand, grounding him in support. "Just remember, it's not about winning or losing. It's about being proud of what we achieved together," she whispered. With that mantra in mind, they started the race. They encouraged each other with every step, laughing through the struggle and enjoying the camaraderie of the event. When they crossed the finish line, beaming with sweat and smiles, they felt like champions. As their high school years progressed, college loomed on the horizon. Jordan was accepted into a reputable university, and so was Emily. They both dreamed of pursuing degrees in fields that ignited their passions. Jordan in psychology to help others facing struggles like his, and Emily in environmental science to protect the planet. Their relationship was tested when Jordan faced a difficult course load and the pressures of moving away from home. They promised to stay committed, learning to navigate a long-distance relationship with heartfelt messages, video calls, and plans to visit each other whenever possible. Despite the distance, they grew stronger. Jordan understood that love wasn't just about being physically together. It was about supporting each other's dreams and aspirations, celebrating achievements from afar. Over the years, they became deeply entrenched in each other's lives, sharing stories, fears, and hopes. Jordan finally dared to show Emily his poems, revealing the art he had kept hidden away. She admired his creativity and encouraged him to also pursue his passion for writing. As graduation neared, Jordan had a revelation. He wanted to propose to Emily, to solidify a love that had weathered the storm. He planned an elaborate surprise, incorporating all their cherished moments together. Under the same willow tree where they had first confessed their feelings, Jordan set up a charming picnic. As Emily sat down, her eyes filled with anticipation. Jordan spoke about their journey, about the laughter, the support, and the love that had grown between them. Taking a deep breath, he pulled out a small velvet box. "Emily, you've changed my life in ways I cannot begin to express. You've shown me unconditional love and acceptance. I want to spend forever with you. Will you marry me?" Tears of joy filled Emily's eyes as she nodded, unable to speak. Jordan slipped the ring on her finger, and they embraced tightly, celebrating the next chapter of their lives. Their wedding was a beautiful testament to their journey, surrounded by friends and family who had witnessed their love story. As they exchanged vows, Jordan realized that the journey they had embarked upon was about more than just love. It was a celebration of resilience, acceptance, and the transformative power of companionship. In the years that followed, they built a life together filled with laughter, adventures, and their shared dreams. Jordan became a psychologist, advocating for mental health, while Emily dedicated herself to environmental conservation. Their family grew with the addition of children, who thrived in an environment rich with love, support, and encouragement. Jordan often told them stories from his childhood, each tale imbued with lessons of kindness, courage, and the importance of looking beyond appearances. Through it all, Jordan and Emily's bond remained unbreakable. They knew that true beauty lay not in one's appearance, but in the love and acceptance that blossomed between two hearts. Together, they continued to inspire those around them, proving that no matter the circumstances, love could conquer even the fiercest storms. In the end, Jordan and Emily's beautiful story became a legacy for their children, a reminder that acceptance and love can redefine one's journey. Jordan often said, "It's not about where you start, but where love can lead you."